Okay. Mic is up. Let's see. Test chat. How's the chat looking? Yep. Alright. Chat overlays up. Hello, and we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. As usual, Sundays have proved to be incredibly busy, so I didn't really get anything done as far as streaming goes. But I got to spend, got to spend time with family and such. It's Memorial Day, and I still have other stuff to do. Not work related, but it's still gonna keep me busy for the majority of the day. Alright. First things first, duel live, spectate. Let's see what we do. Any second now. What's with the lag? Come on. Let me check this. Is there any announcements of slowdown? Frame skips or anything? Nope. Okay. Next. Alright, well, let's focus on the duel. Labyrinth versus Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith, Primite. This is gonna keep resetting. Really? I thought it was gonna reset Dominus Impulse again. And just keep negating special, like any special summon. Okay. Okay. Rebellion. Okay. Hold on. Drill Beam can just negate me. See, draw Primite or new monster in hand. Control over 5 Primite monster. target a face upon the field and the effects vanish. Okay. I'm guessing the goal is to try to trigger the drill beam. Not really a good idea. Okay. Hey, Don. Happy Memorial Day. Let me see. That was probably not the smartest idea. The Light Fiend 00 monster. Oh, hold on. When did they make this? Cute little thing. Use that glass ball. One contract with it. It's never be open no matter what happens. The lid was open. Alright. Sure. I'm pretty sure that's a new card. Alright. Crazy Beast. Huh. He forgot. War. Okay. Pretty sure the Labyrinth player is gonna win. There's just too much control here. Okay. Well. do you get out of this? Oh, right. Didn't even have to overthink it at that point. Alright, let's see what we got. Traps, spells, fusions, alright. With the Dice Rally event over and done with, I got over 600 gems to do whatever. And while I could get accessories and whatnot, I am obviously going to spend the gems on cards. Let me just double check. Is there anything in particular I'd want? Let's see. No. Alright, yep. Go to packs. Go here. Let's see. Of the cards here, what do I want? Nope. I have 2 of this. This. Have a majority. I have enough to want to play the clear cards. I already should have enough to run Metalmorph. Let's see, Goblin Bikers gone wild. How important is this? Monsters or nothing but goblins. Summon without tribute. Let's see, then special summons a level 4 lower goblin from the deck. And if this is ever sent to the grave, target 1 card in the field. Add it to 1 goblin monster you control. It's actually not bad. Playing these. Not really a whole lot I would want to aim for. And I've got just about all of the SRs, 3 of every SR card in this pack. So I don't like opening packs to chase after only 1 or 2 cards. At that point, I might as well just craft them. It feels like a waste of gems at that point. So I'm gonna say I'm done with this pack. Might not be done with all the cards available in this pack, but I'm done with this pack. Craft the rest. Alright. Next we have Onslaught of Emperors. Do I want to start opening packs from this? It gives me the Necroquip Princess, so that's something. Yeah, I got virtually nothing here. It does give the new Monica card. Of all cards, that's new. Quite a bit. Data the Primal Being. Mementos. New Centurion cards. Big Jaws. Primite. The Primite cards. Modernization. There's a bunch of shark cards. Heavy polymerization. Monster using 3 or more. And the field. You can also banish monsters from your extra deck as material up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. But you lose life points equal to the total attack. These are SRs, so I can craft them whenever I want. I don't have to build a pack for them. Succumbing Song Morganite. Stream. Register. Hey, I meant to sell it. Zero got 2 new games for you. Games or replays? I'm interested in hearing either, but I just want to be clear. More of the joyful punk experience. You mean brutally wiping out someone's inboard on at the end phase of their turn and just making them surrender? Alright, sure, we'll check this out. Let me see. I don't think I'll go for this pack. The majority of cards I want is even for Necroquip Princess, I just want 1 copy of her. And as far as the Primite cards, it's like, again, I don't want to buy a pack that chase after only a few cards. Speaking of games, Monster Train 2 launched this week, and that's fun. Monster Train 2 is on Steam, or do I have to get it on console? You don't do console exclusives, right? So yeah, it should be on Steam. Believe it or not, I can just Alt-Tab. Ah, here we go. Monster Train 2. What am I looking at? Close. Split. Oh, it's a deck builder. You know what? Yeah, sure. I can get behind that. Yeah, roll there. 4-4 train. Alright, you know what? I can give this a whirl. Let's see. I get paid in like 4 days, so if any luck. Alright, now let's check out that replay you got. Profile, there, replay. Right. Frightverse. Someone's actually playing this. And this duel lasts 5 turns. Still trying to ask how to properly play Hireborn, to be honest. You might be looking now. Here's the sad truth: you might be looking at a bad mechanic, thinking that you can make it work, and it doesn't work. It's just a bad mechanic, or it's a bad archetype. All right, 2 duels. This one was better. All right. Well, you got a good opening. Well, you would have had a good opening. And then it's nothing but hand traps for the aside from it. Okay. Blossom. Full Penguin. Gets Effect Veiler. Okay. Two infinite impacts. Okay. SP Level Knight. Okay. People have said that Phoenix is really good. See how he's doing. Some secondary tribe though. Oh, you're talking about the monster train. Mac has been hoping he plays into Nib. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, there's the polymerization. That's gotta be an infinite impermanence. No one. That's the only reason why I would put it there. But since you have no monsters. Okay. And you start popping off. With 1,100 life points. Oh my god. Nice. That was pretty good. You brought yourself down to 100 life points. out and make that. You make that into a commercial. Let's see, what would the slogan be? Something about pepping your step. Yep. Kidney bank. There's no kidney bank here. Here. This is one of my 3 color cards for a reason. Yeah, you can easily go into it. And this time you're up against Horace. Sure. No, I'm not. And it's my channel, so I have more say in this. Let's see. So Horace, Raw, does he have anything else in this? Technically everyone, it's a kitty bank, you just cash them out. No, they're not. You shouldn't look at people like that. That is incredibly wrong. Don't do that. Stop. Investment. I'm not an investment. You haven't donated a single dime. You can't say you invested in anything. And also, if you did invest, if you did donate, it would be towards the channel, not towards my kidneys. Before you even go on that route. You want the week for seconds. I'd say it's mostly because this guy's trying to combine the Winged Dragon of Raw with Horace. But it's weird that he didn't... Like, you didn't plan anything that stopped him from going into Exceed Summoning. So it's weird he didn't go into the coach trainer or anything. This is just... dumb. Still bad. Seeing them on a bunch of shitty rank 8s. Monsters are often better. Really? Hold on. Before we continue this, let me double back this. I know Insetti's good. This just gets attack power. Let's see. You can draw cards. You to the number of monsters with different names in your main monster zone. Okay, so that's pretty good. If another card leaves the field, target 2 cards that are banished and or engraved and either add them to hand or shuffle into deck. Alright, that's actually decent too. Imseti just sends, right? Yeah, send a card on field to grave. Anything. Could have at least made Titanic Galaxy or the other galaxy negate. 38 sucks. If we look at your board, you did play a spell, so it could have been helpful. Let me see, what does this one do? If that card leaves the field, with this effect, your opponent's monsters cannot target Horace for attacks. That's dumb. So you have to hit this one. Oh, hold on. I think someone's at the door. Okay, and I'm back. The good news, the bad news is somebody was at the door while I'm streaming. The good news is it was just a false alarm. They just had the wrong address. Should have lied and took that delivery food anyway. Anyway, let's see. To this, I'm just gonna get ready to see what sequence does. Wasn't the person said she said? You don't know my address. Stop. Alright. Gene Smith is her. Seemed to engage his whole board. Call it a day. Alright. I'd like to believe that. It gives me peace of mind, so stop. Alright. Let's see. Easily to the source. Isn't that why everybody gets like a VPN nowadays? Because of that? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that there's a reason people are rerouting those. The advantage you have is ridiculous. And there's Psych again. And that's it. That's game. Why didn't you... I'm sure if you attacked the 0-0 and this, you would have won. It's terrible. Alright. Ah. So it's just a misplay. And now you just get to sit back and watch the opponent squirm. It's in defense. Yeah, it was in defense. But doesn't this thing add piercing damage? Yeah. If the equipped monster attacks the defense position, inflict piercing damage. Just summon Witch and link it away. This is a free max C. Well, whatever. And you just sit back and watch the opponent struggle. Forget that he did that. Ah. Says points went. Well, that happened. How he got to 3,800. You didn't read your... Oh, you know what? This wouldn't be the first time you didn't read your own cards, but still. Could have... Let's see. Link with those monsters for interruption. At least get P and SP. Maybe next time. Alright. Now to go and look at the Wrath of Tyrants pack. Alright, what do we got? World Seas Atlantis is going to be good since I don't have any of them, and I've already seen how this is actually a good card, even if you're not using a water deck. So, that's something. This card sucks. I don't like it just because I don't like how it looks. So go face the Thundra deck. Playing Orcust. Right. Let's see, Punk I'm not interested in. Evil Heroes I am. Fiendsmith Rextraminate. Or Rex... Extreme... Mende? Whatever. Logic. I don't like the art. It must be bad. That's right. I don't care how powerful the artwork is, or how powerful the effect is. Like, if I don't like the artwork, it's gotta be a bad card. It must be. I refuse. Let's see. Top tier. Even if censored. I see. I would use the Charmers if I had enough of the cards. Do I need to point out the error in that logic? There is no error in that logic. It's flawless. I think punk art is peak then, isn't it? Punk art looks weird. It looks really weird. Look at this. It's awkward as hell. It's not... Yeah, it's just weird, man. What the hell? Unless you're a top model. Well, you don't have ground to stand on. That is entirely not true. I'm not sure what kind of argument you're trying to make here. Anyone can see something's ugly is ugly. You don't have to look pretty to look at somebody else and be like, well, that's ugly too. Isn't that the phrase, takes one to know one and such? Look at Orcust Nightmares art. Orcust, by design, they all look pretty cool. It looks like a bunch of musical instruments trying to be Transformers or Decepticons. It's awesome. You know why his text sucks. Hey, I can win too. From time to time. My decks don't all suck. See what it is. Yep. Two musical instruments as robots. Yeah, and it works. Like the a lot of the Fiendsmith cards look really cool. I mean, most of them is just the same person, just in different forms of being powered up. But then, even if I look at the Link monsters, it still looks cool. The spell, not so much. It's just him giving the demon the boot. It's not particular. It's not bad though. Don't know what to make of this one. Fiendsmith Paradise and Kyrie. This makes me think of that one Dogmatica card. That's kind of it. But yeah, Fiendsmith look great. Alright. This Nightmare. Nightmare is a weird amalgamation of Galatea and other robotic pieces. Oh. Yeah, like if an archetype has like one or two cards that looks ugly, I don't care. It just needs 3 cards that look cool. Just 3. I've looked at the punk archetype as a whole. All the monsters look weird. Or half this one's like incredibly colorful and bright, but I can barely see what's going on unless I zoom in. And even then, I don't really get what the hell they're doing. They're just standing there. Yet somehow this warrants a level, being a level, what? Like a level 8 2700. It's like, what is this? This little line. Girsu's sister. If you lose your next game, you will get Dingirsu's ledge for up your ass. Do you actually know the size of Dingirsu? That I would be dead long before we get anywhere near that. Like, stop trying to kill me. Also, don't put anything up there. After kill. Taya is technically Girsu's sister. It's very precise. So then stop trying to kill me off. What the fuck? Don't do it. I've had moments when my health has been jeopardized before. I don't need people trying to do that already. Especially if I lose, like, it would be just my luck. I'll get paired up against, like, a first turn kill deck. With no hand traps drawn. Don't do that. Nice. Look at Crucendo. Estimate of Dingirsu's size. In due time. Let me check out the rest of these. Argo Stars. Punk. That looks good. Stars Giant thing. The Water Charmers. Water Charmers look cool, man. Fiendsmiths look cool. No. Just no. Punk. Lightstorm Dragon. A Blue Eyes card that doesn't admit it's a Blue Eyes card. Stars B. Excited for newest Albaz. Hey. What more can they do? I thought Albaz was done. Okay, Evil Heroes. I would grab this just for the fact that it's actually beneficial to generators. Albaz trying to have more packs dedicated. There you go. One with the alt arts. Alright. Toxic Bubble. Sure. Prison. Star. This path. Okay. Stadium. Start lightning. No. As far as I can tell, yeah. So, Heroes, Punk, Argostar, and then a bunch of stuff for Atlanteans. Alright. I'm not against half of this. Born. This. This is the best. This is the only reason I would play Evil Heroes. Just so I could run this card and say I'm the good guy. Yeah. Alphaz, Inclesia, Aluber, Artesia. Worse than the originals. Hammers. It's better. Uber takes visual clarity and throws it in the trash. And cards alt art is just Gooner bait. What? Okay, hold on. People throw out the word haphazardly to the point where it loses almost all meaning. Exactly how is it supposed to be Gooner bait? Because I swear, if you say she's just standing still, like, no. You need more than that. People are too eager to use that phrase. Or that term. Look at that. People will say that's Gooner bait. Hell, people will say this is Gooner bait. At some point. And then people will say this is Gooner bait. There's no real standard. You just see a person and then suddenly Gooner bait. It's like, hold on. Gooner bait. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, so you are aware of that oh fuck shit meme. Yeah, I saw that meme. It's basically her in that pose. The one where she looks like she's trying to give someone a hug. That's Gooner bait? Hugs? Are you shitting me? Oh my god, the bar is low. The PogChamp meme was basically like the girl from a first person view is going to give the person a hug. It's like, that's it. That's all it takes now. Oh man. Gonna take a nap. Good night. Good night. Let's see, what time is it? Alright, yeah. Let me start getting some packs done. We're gonna go for this. Yeah, they heat that shit up. That's not Gooner! Hub. Those circles. Circles? Still come. He said, no, you won't. Stop. Have a good night, Labyrinth Star. because no girl would ever do this no matter how. I swear, a hug is... Making the showcase to try to hug should not be called Gooner. Oh my god, the bar is so pathetically low. I thought it was anything sexual, but now it's anything affectionate too? Holy shit. Do they call hand-holding Gooner stuff too? Oh my god. At some point, you gotta realize you met a limit. It's lost all meaning now. Alright. So far, these packs aren't giving me much. So let's see. Let's keep it going. Whoop. Oh, it's a punk card. Okay, sure. But I got the Dark Supremacy. Let's see what else I can get. Okay. Atlantean. Whatever. Went to the Master Duel Meta News comments on the new Albaz pack. Almost immediately they were talking about the boobs at them. To see people complain about Albaz. If you're just going to hug someone, it's not thrusting their a girl hugging you is not her thrusting her boobs in your face. That's, I don't know if we call that wishful thinking, but using your imagination is not, it's Gooner bait. That's just you being that's just you, like, having your own imagination. Gooner bait would be like if she was like showing cleavage and like the camera angle was focused more on her chest as opposed to like her face. In fact, cut her face down to just like seeing her smile and then her tits just zoomed in. That would be Gooner bait. Hugging, giving a fucking hug though is no. C0, you don't get it because you're not one of them. They are thirsty as fuck. Someone being thirsty is not the same as content being perverted. And essentially, calling something Gooner bait was just what people wanted to try to say when they want to sound cool. Because at the end of the day, they're just trying to say it's perverted. But you don't want to just say that because then you'll sound old and prudish. So you want to sound cool, so you call it gooning. Good fucking job. Whatever. And yeah, someone being thirsty doesn't turn content into gooning material. People will look at anything and find it as gooner material or perverted if they're thirsty enough. Alright. Nothing. Yeah, but there's being thirsty and then there's being that bad. Okay. I'm not sure if you know that bad. There's like this really great rant in this game called Killer 7. I forgot what it was, like level 4 or something. There's one guy with a huge afro. This is the boss of the enemy stage. Had a really good monologue that kind of gives the example of people who are a problem. And so far, I have yet to see people who actually meet that definition or that description. But look up Killer 7 Afro, like Afro hair rant, like level 4. Ah, sweet. Got one evil Neoslord. All things considered, I probably don't need anything aside from this. I mean, I don't need another copy of Evil Hero Neoslord, I mean. We'll find out. There are also same people who complain when TCG censors finish skirt by like the smallest bit and claim it ruins the entire card. Oh no. Raising a length of a skirt doesn't ruin a card. Depends on how many changes there are. You have to put a limit on it. Like if you say that people can change everything about card art and it's no problem, that's like the opposite side of the spectrum. That's for them. It's like, okay. Maybe they got sick of seeing like little censors everywhere and then just said they don't want to see it at all anymore. You know, every time you see a gun and instead of having the gun, you have a bright little blaster thing instead. And then it's really bad because you'll have other monsters that have a gun. Like, for example, you're not allowed to have Edge Imp scissors actually look like scissors, but this guy gets to keep his claw, which is no changes to it at all. It's little things like that that starts bugging people. Like a huge double standard where it comes across as very lazy. But like they are complaining about censors the average person doesn't even know exist. So Barrel Dragon's censor art is way cooler. To you? To be perfectly honest, it wouldn't be a problem if they had it where it was you have this artwork and you had alternate artwork where it's just not censored. You do something like that if you really feel like both, like one is fine and the other is too. Let's go into a giant railgun. Honestly, should just had it set up as the railgun being a different variation of Barrel Dragon. I don't see a problem with Railgun Dragon being an actual official monster. Then you have questionable cases like Tragedy, where censored art is more disturbing. There are no heroes when it comes to censorship. It's just not really championed. Went from a team to a shady guy cornering a screaming woman in an alley. Hmm? Just thought that was a good idea. Well, if the guy had like a brandished knife, then yeah, that would be a bad idea. I think the whole goal was to like remove sharp objects, which was again a very stupid and unenforced censorship because they have too many cards in the game where just leave it in. We stopped caring. Keep your blades. What happened to the censorship, Konami? Why is this guy allowed to run around with his sharp objects and then everybody else isn't? Because we stopped caring. The official reason. Yeah. At the end of the day, there's no such thing as a good censorship. It's worthless middle management crap. Okay, this one doesn't look half bad. It's a Mermail and an Atlantean card. Alright, that looks cool. That looks cool. I'll give him that. Worry guys, the existence of sharp objects has been erased, but terrorizing women in Alley is good. I mean, it made it past the censors. So clearly at least it's not cleavage, right? At least there's no woman's bust being presented in there. Terrifying though, that's totally fine. Heaven help you if they actually are dressed not even dressed scandalously, just dressed and have a chest size of above a B cup. Like fucking hell. Huh. Alright, got another one. While I can craft, I'm pretty sure all the SRs I would need from any one archetype, I'd rather not have to spin them all. And, oh, joy. Look at that. It's a punk card. Of course I'll get all the ones from the archetype I don't want. Okay. This is just the same person, but in like as an Exceed monster. With more gold. Got it. Next pack 8. Secretly, one of the censors is actually just a small-chested woman. She's out to reduce everyone. You have no idea how on the mark you are on that. Deck building? I was going to, but then I wound up getting lost in conversation, and I have to worry about going to work soon. So now I'm going to try to just open as many packs as I can, and when I come back, I'm going to see what decks I can build. Alright. I think if I get all the water charmers here, I think I'll start focusing on like spiritual mastery. Right, did I get the water charmers? Nope. Missing area of the water channeler. Alright, keep it going. Am I actually late? Yes, you are. But not really. Normally I'm at least at like a half hour earlier. But I do always wind up signing off around this time. Alright, we got an Argus star. Pack 2. Nothing. Deck are you hoping to make? Oh, I'm hoping to make like the evil hero deck just because the Dark Supremacy trap card looks really freaking cool. But the game keeps throwing me all these punk cards. Heard about the new leaks? No, I have not. What's the new leaks involved? Yeah, more punk stuff. Wow. See tuned. It's gonna give me every punk card in the game. So hoping he will accidentally pull all the punk. No, I'm not. Enjoy life. Fucking hell. Fake news. Nothing but lies. In 9 days, 2 packs will come out. Okay. What's involved in the new packs? Branded animations. Huh. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Battle Wasp support. Never gotten into Battle Wasps, but they do look cool, so I wouldn't be against it. Crystron support. Yeah, bring back Crystron Needle Fiber, and then we're back in business. That's the only real Crystron support you needed. It's just everybody else could use it better. Mimic Ghoul structure deck. Okay. So sounds absolutely miserable. And reprints. Alright. Oh, what did I get? Another Atlantean and... Oh my god! Oh my god. That hurts. Fuck, maybe I should have did some reverse psychology or something. Like they got recordings on. They're looking at my stream. Fuck you, Konami. Ah, that's an awful lot of punk. You know the best part about Jam Fever? What? What's the best part? I'd love to hear it. Its name has not changed at all from the OCG. You know what? That is good. That is good. A good thing about Punk Fever. Oh, Yemi, thank you for the follow. That makes this horrible experience slightly better. Why did Konami force up Loveless Punk in front of me? I'm not going to add anyone on my Discord. If you read the rules when you click to try to type in chat, you would have seen that. You can join the server. I can respond to you there if you really want to interact. But that's as far as it goes. Alright. After I open these packs, I gotta go. Butterfly fish. have to get these miserable hacks before Rise and Malice and Mitsurugi. You're assuming I have that either. Okay, I have seen Mitsurugi cards. The artwork in those look really cool. So I would go for that. Ryzeal, I don't know. Ryzeal looks cool. The problem I have with Ryzeal is they look like they're gonna get like banned real quick before they're even fully released. Okay. Care what the best deck is. Yeah, I don't. This TCG. Yeah, that doesn't really make much of an impact to me. You can be the best deck ever. It's like that just means you're gonna get hit on the ban list. It doesn't mean I'm gonna run it. Okay, now Konami's just fucking with me. This is the 4th one. Why am I getting chased down by Jam Fever so much? I've never been this loved by a card since I think that one Fluandre's monster. Much about Zeal. It's an open mind. Thing I've heard about Malice sounds as hell, so I'll pass. Yeah. It's your destiny. Tell you what. You donate, I don't know, $1 and I'll play Punk. Otherwise, that shit's going to be dust. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll play the stupid. I'll give it a look. Got 10 more packs to open. Then after that, I'm gonna have to sign off. I'll check to see if I can actually make anything from these packs after that. Or when I come back tomorrow. Alright. So far, nothing. Pack 2. Nope. Oh wait, an Argus Star. I'm not sure how good Argus Stars is yet. But I could give it a look. Atlanteans. I'm not against Atlanteans. I got the structure deck for them way back when, but you know, I don't know how well they stand the test of time against new stuff. Alright, next. Nothing. Pack 6. We got. Please just don't be a punk card. If it's ultra rare, it's great. Just don't be a punk card. Alright, well, it doesn't look like I'm getting anything. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, Konami. They heard me talking shit. So they gave me the one I was talking shit about. I think those are the only 2 ultra rares I didn't want in this entire pack, too. Fuck! Okay, I don't want to scream. I don't want to scream on stream. I'll yell into a pillow when I'm done. The punk. Oh my god. How? She's everywhere. Jam Fever. It's not a punk. It's not Jam Fever, but it is another punk card. Just to twist the knife, I suppose. Man, I didn't think this game's got a real good sense of humor, it seems. Alright, this is the last one. What'd I get? Fuck you, Konami! Oh, it's not Jam Fever, it's the foil Jam Fever. Oh, okay, that's really different. Son of a bitch. Okay. How many did I get? 6. I got 6 of this. And I still have 0 copies of Zeolantis. Unbelievable. Well, I know what I'm going to craft. Oh, I'll probably craft this. Or Lacrima. Just, God damn. It bypassed all the other ultra rares and kept giving me the punk cards. You can't make this shit up. So I got all the ultra rare punk cards and barely anything of anything else. 2 maybe if you're playing pure. Card, most players want only 1. Gee, thanks. Alright, well, I gotta go. Apparently, all that watching punk replays rubbed off on me. Alright. I'll see you all later. Thanks for joining me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Till tomorrow, please take care. Unbelievable.